Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coach is always talking about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run left with Pollard. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Tariq Woolen in on the stop. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. There's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Prescott from the gun on third. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we're never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. It's second and short. And right side, they're going to go option here. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football for ball security. I have a feeling next week there'll be an extra session of that.
So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And we already knew that Hurts was a good quarterback. But last year, he moved to elite status. Under his guidance, the Eagles returned to the Super Bowl and nearly won it. And he's also one of the league's most dangerous players. Thrown for 38 touchdowns his last 2 seasons and run for another 23.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now, let's not waste any time. Calling the action today, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon?
We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has driven into your territory, and it's 2nd and 2. Kamara up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 from the 44. To throw, it's Carr. Pass caught, it's Karan Baker. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Carr completes it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a play fake. Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's one. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. We're scoreless after one. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. The Saints going to send out Blake Gillikin to punt on fourth down here. Reed Blankenship is back deep to return it. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And that'll just about do it for us in this one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On second down, a run with Patterson. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for the squad.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Beckham the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. This is 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, it's Gore. Shoves him aside. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gore. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team bones it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Heineke and the Falcons down 21-14, 23 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the 4th quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're down a field goal. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. 2nd and long. Now Jones. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Frank Gore, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team bones it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Jones. Gets this to roll.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Here's Jones.
Able to shake him off.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know it should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The extra point try now for Moody.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now Jones and the Giants down by 11, 27 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
Jones.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one has gone as time has run out on this ball game. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does.
The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Saints.
What we have right there, Parker, was two sides both trying to make the biggest play of the game, and I'm going to give the credit to the defense there because what he did with that one, getting to him and delivering the pop, needed to force the ball free. Let's face it, if they hang on to win, he should be the first one up at the podium in postgame.
On first down, Hurts. He dumps this off underneath the goal. Treads into the stiff arm. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Jalen Hurts with another touchdown rushing. 13 touchdowns led all quarterbacks last year on the ground. No one else had more than 8. And, of course, we all remember the 3-touchdown game in the Super Bowl. So called running plays or scrambles, Jalen Hurts is dangerous.
They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 10-7, a little under a minute 50 remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10. Now Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, 2 of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on your side of the field as we get set here first and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way. and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're...
Touchdown! All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Wilson.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to work. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's Wilson to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention. And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Burton. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They go play action with Wilson.
For over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover and downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Second down, here's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no real.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. First and goal from the 3. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. A gain there of 21 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. A throw over the middle taken in. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Back to throw. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. He's into space past the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Bears. Frank Gore. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.